today we start our unit number 4, that is wheels and tires. Already we have seen the 3 units, only 3 units, that is introduction to automobile engineering and what are the types of automobile, how the automobiles can be classified, what are the basics of automobile that we have seen in the unit number 4. So after that we have gone through the unit number 2, which is our unit number 2. Unit number 2 is which is our unit number 2. Axles, steerings and axles. Okay, in which we have seen about the various types of steering, what is the function of steering, what are the types of steering, and how the internal steering will work. So that we have seen in the steering mechanism and how the general steering mechanism can work. After that, we have gone through the axle, various types of axles, turn axles and types of axles, end axles that we have seen in the unit number 2. And after that, in unit number 3, we have gone through various automobile safety systems, in which we have gone through the automobile safety systems, various active safety systems and passive safety systems, in which we have gone through the various active safety systems such as external safety and various passive safety systems such as internal safety for the passengers and vehicles. After that, we will go through this unit number 4, that is wheels and tires. So in this unit we will see the 2 parts, that is wheels and tires. So we will go through initially the wheels, what is meant by wheel, what are the importance of wheel, what is the function of wheel, what are the terminologies in wheels. After that, we will go through the tires, and similarly we will go through what is the function of tire, how the tires can be classified, what are the different cross sections of the tires, and what is the difference between pneumatic and tubed tires, or tubeless or tubed tires, in which we will go through the various inflation conditions, what are the effect of low inflation, high inflation and medium inflation in terms of tires. Okay, that we will see in this unit. So initially we will go through the wheels. Okay, as you know, introduction part, we know that without the wheels we cannot drive the vehicle, or we cannot pull the vehicles. So initially, as we have gone through, the engine is the heart of the vehicle, or the heart of the automobile. Without engine we cannot drive the vehicle, but without the wheels and tires we cannot pull the engine, or you cannot pull the automobile. Okay, so it is well known that how important are wheels and tires in the automobile. The vehicle cannot be pulled even with no engine, or however without the wheels the vehicle cannot be moved at all. Okay. So further, the wheels and tires also carry the pull load of the vehicle and give smooth ride to the vehicle. So besides that, the wheels and tires help in operating vehicle in control with the help of the steering system. So with the controlling the steering system, wheels and tires can pull the vehicle or to drive the vehicles. Okay. So requirements of the wheels. So these are the requirements related to the wheels. What are the requirements for wheels only? It is not for tire. It is for wheels. So wheel must be bear the pull load acting on the vehicle. It can bear the pull load acting on the vehicle. It must to make the vehicle weight easy to move and steer easy. So vehicle weight can be moved easily and it can be steered easily. So that is the one of the requirement of wheels. Third requirement, it must help to move the vehicle without the engine. So without engine, it can also be move the vehicle when engine is turned off. Fourth one, it must withstand vibrations of the road. So wheels must withstand the vibrations which are occurred during the driving of the road condition. And fifth one, it must withstand the braking force when the brake is applied. So another requirement of the wheel, it can withstand the braking load when we are applying the brake or driving. So it can withstand the braking load while driving. That is the fifth requirement of the wheels. Those are the 5 requirements which are required while designing the wheels, or while preparing the wheels, or while manufacturing the wheels, or for fitting the vehicles. This is what about the wheel introduction. Now we will see the properties of wheels. What are the properties required in the wheels? So those are the properties. First, it must able to withstand the full load of the vehicle. Already we have seen that is one of the requirement, and it is also one of the property. So the wheels must be at equal in position while driving the vehicle and at rest as well. Means wheels are in equal position for driving the vehicle, or when vehicle at rest, it must be at equal position so that vehicle or ride will be comfortable or no vibrations will be created. The weight of the wheels should be less. So weight must be as less as possible, so that according to that we have to choose the material for the manufacturing of the wheels. The wheels must be easy to remove from the axle and fix whenever required. So it must be easy to remove and easy to fix for the customer or for the passenger or for the driver. The wheels must be easy to control by steering mechanism. So those wheels we are fitting on the automobiles, which can be easy to control or easy to handle or easy to control by the steering system. So those are the properties for the wheels. So what are the different types of wheels in which we will go through these three different types of wheels? There are certainly three different types of wheels: disc wheels, wire wheels, and cast wheels. Disc wheels, wire wheels, and cast wheels. We will go one by one. Next. So what is about disc wheels? Those are the general wheels that we have seen in the older vehicles. Now currently we are using alloy wheels in the almost all the vehicles. So disc wheels, there is rim and wheel disc. On the rim we are fitting tires on that particular rim. So what is the disc wheel? The type of wheel is commonly used in all automobiles. The figure 1 shows the photographic view of the disc wheel, because its structure is very simple and construction is very strong. So that's why initially we are preferring that this type of wheel. But as the modification goes on and upgradation goes on, the lighter wheels, that are cast wheels, are preferred recently. The disc wheels is made up of two parts. First one is rim and other one is disc. Here you can see in this figure there is rim on which we are fitting the tire, and there is disc for supporting that rim, to supporting that load of the vehicle. Total load of the vehicle and shocks of the vehicle, we are using that rim. So this is what about the construction of the disc wheel. The structure of the disc wheel can be seen in figure 1. The top part of the rim has been provision of fixing the tire correctly. On the top part we are fixing the tire, and the disc is connected with the rim, that is central part, okay, which is welded to the rim. Okay, the tire fitting area in the rim is generally in tilting angle between 5 degree to 15 degree. The tire fitting area is having tilting angle of the rim is of 5 degree to 15 degree. Therefore, when air is filled in the tire, the bed makes a tight fit with the rim, and in tubeless tire, this tilt structure acts as a tight seal. So in tubed tires, this rim will fit the tire with the perspective position, and in case of tubeless tires, this rim and structure of this tilt position will act as a tight seal to avoid the leakage of the air. Okay. So what are the advantages of this? The construction of the disc wheel is simple, durable and cheap. It is cheap, durable, and construction is very much simple. Its maintenance is low as compared to other tires, other wheels. It is suitable for all light and heavy vehicles. These kind of wheels are very much suitable for all kind of light vehicles and heavy vehicles. No curves or bends occurs on the wheels. Generally, there is no curves and bends are occur on these kind of wheels, which is observed in the other types of wheels. We will go through the second type of wheel, that is wired wheels. We know that these kind of spoked wheels or wired wheels are generally preferred in the two-wheelers. Okay, so this construction is generally used for the two-wheelers or light kind of vehicles. Okay, advantage of wired wheels. So it is lower in weight and has more durability than a disc wheel. It is lower in weight but having lower durability as compared to disc wheels. It allows the brake drum to pull very quickly. So brake drum in this case will pull very quickly because air is passing very widely and quickly through these spokes and all the wheels. So it will allow very quick pulling. Okay. So it can be fixed and dismantled easily whenever necessary. So it can be quickly dismantled and fixed whenever necessary. So what are the disadvantages in case of spoke plug wheels? So maintenance cost is high. So maintenance cost of these kind of wheels are very much high because if spokes are damaged or spokes are failed, so we have to replace these kind of wheels. So there are possibility for bends occur in the wheels. So here the construction is very much easier, but there are chances of possibility of bends occurs in this kind of wheels as compared to disc wheels. Okay. So tubeless tires cannot be used because the holes present in the rim for the spoke wires. So there are number of holes for fitting the spokes. So we cannot use tubeless tires in these types of wheels. Okay. We go to the third type of wheel, that is cast wheels. So recently you know that it is a upgradation in the types of wheels. So in recent cars or recent vehicles or recent two-wheelers, we are observing that generally alloy wheels are preferred. So the modern automotive wheels are generally made up of aluminium or magnesium type of alloy. In case of rim or disc wheel, it is made up of alloy steel. But these are made up of generally aluminium or magnesium alloy materials. So figure 3 shows the construction of cast type of wheel. It is generally prepared with the help of casting, aluminium casting or magnesium alloy casting. So cast wheels are mostly used in cars. The simple structure of these wheels can be seen in figure 3. So forward forged wheels are mostly used in heavy vehicles. So forged type of wheels are generally used in the heavy type of vehicles. The cast wheels are generally used in lighter vehicles. So these type of wheels are less in weight. The wheels made up of magnesium alloy are 50% less than the weight of the steel wheels. It is having almost 50% less weight of the magnesium alloy wheels. The aluminium alloy wheels are 70% less than weight having as compared to the steel wheels. But aluminium alloy is very much lesser weight. Okay. So next point. So what are the terminologies that can be used in the wheels? Steel wheel, a very popular design of wheel, very strong and cheap to procedure. As we have seen in the first type of wheel, that is steel wheels, are very strong design and very popular and very cheap. Okay. Alloy wheels, attractive and lighter weight, but can be difficult to clean. Alloy wheels are very much attractive, having advanced designs and having very much lighter weight as compared to steel wheels, but it is very much difficult to clean. Next, spoke plug wheels used on older sport vehicles but cannot be fitted with tubeless tires. It is also preferred for the two-wheelers, spoke plug wheels. Okay. So divided rims. The rims are made up in two holes which are bolted together. The rims must never be separated while the tire is inflated. If the tire is inflated on the wheels, the rim cannot be separated. Okay. So split rims, the tire is held in place by a large circlip. Do not remove the tire unless you have been properly trained. Okay. So this kind of split type of rims are placed by the large circlips. So we cannot remove the tire unless we have proper training of removing and dismantling and assembling of this kind of rims. So this kind of rims are generally assembled with the help of circlips. Okay. Radial flat, these are the terminology used in the tires. We will go through these terminology afterwards. Next point. So wheel basics. What are the wheel basics? Most standard wheels are made up of steels. Okay. Some vehicles are fitted with alloy wheels that are made up of magnesium or aluminium. The rim holds the tire. The wheel, these rims holds the tires, and on which this rim is fitted on the disc. Okay, central disc. Okay. The wheel of the wheel allows the tire to be removed and fitted. Okay. The center section is welded to the rim. Center section of the wheel is welded to the rim, this outer part of the wheel. Okay. This pilot bore fits the hub. There is the pilot bore. Here this wheel will be fitted to the hub of the axle. Here you will see the wheel dimensions as the following letters represented as. You will see it is the center line, okay, of the wheel. Here is the rim diameter. Here is the back side of your wheel. Okay, this will be the diameter of your rim. Here it is the rim. This is the width of your rim. This is the offset distance of the rim on which this construction of the total rim is welded, and those are the slots of the bolt circle. Okay, this is the bolt circle diameter on which the number of bolts are drilled. Bolt positions are drilled on which we are fitting the wheel on the curve. Next flow. How the wheels are specified? We need to know the width of the wheel, the diameter of the wheel, and the type of the rim. A, W, D, and C. What is W? Here is the width of rim. According to the according to vehicle requirement, width of the rim can be specified. Okay, so that is W, width of the rim. Rim type, there are two types of rims. Generally, B and J type of rims are preferred. Then these are the according to shapes and construction. The B and J type of rims are preferred. And diameter of the rim can be specified with the dimension. So it is also depend on the type of vehicle on which we are using. How the wheels are specified? There is one example: 3.50 B13 or 4 half J14. What is that 3.50 or 4 half? 4.5. That is inside rim width in. Yes, that is 3.50 or 4 half. That is inside rim width in inches. Okay, inside rim width of the rim W, that is mentioned initially. After that, B and J is the type of wheel. Which type of wheel is preferred? Whether B type of wheel is or J type of wheel is preferred. And latter part, that is 13 and 14, are the diameter of the wheels. So how the wheels can be specified? Here is one example: 3.50 B 13 or 4.5 J 14. That is those are the initially the width of the rim is mentioned. After that, type of rim is mentioned, and at the latter part, the diameter of the rim is mentioned. Okay. Next. So those are the wall steams and curves. What are the functions of wall steam curves or curves on the wheels? So three functions. It retains the air, or it allows inflation or deflation. What is inflation or deflation? Inflation means to pressurize the air inside the rim or wheels or the tires, and deflation means to reduce the air from the wheels or tires. So here you can see the wall core, the walls which is placed on the rim, this wall. Okay, here you can see the wall, actual wall. Okay, this is the cap of wall cap. Here the sealing washer. What is the function of sealing washer? The core also has a sealing washer and seat washer. Here you can see the seat washer on the top of the spring wall. There is seat washer. The wall core contains a spring-loaded air wall insert. So spring-loaded air non-return wall is generally preferred for the wheels. Okay. So tire pressure. There is one note: the tire pressure must be checked and adjusted when the tire is in cold condition. Okay. So this is what about the wall steams and cores. So it is for the how the construction of wall will be takes place. There is seat washer, there is sealing washer, there is cap on to avoid the dust dust inserted inside the wall. Okay. Next one. So wheel fixing, how the wheels are fixed. You can see here through this diagram. Here is wheel mounting. Here is taper, which is provided for proper mounting or fitting of the wheel. Here is hub flange on which we are fitting the total wheel. Okay. The wheel studs and nuts attach the wheel to the hub. Okay. Studs and nuts are attached to the wheel hub. The wheel studs press through the hub or axle flange. These wheel studs are press these wheels to the axles. The taper of the wheel nuts secures the centers the wheels. This taper position secures the center position of the wheel. It cannot dislocate the wheel with the proper position. Wheel studs usually have a right hand threads. These wheel studs are usually having the right hand threads. Okay, right hand and left hand threads. Already you have seen that three types of threads through the theory of machine subject. If it is left hand thread, it can be made with L shape. Okay. If the left hand threads are preferred, so it can be made with the L shape of fitting conditions. Metric threads can be marked with M. Okay. Metric threads can be marked with M. So those are the types of threads. We will go through these type of threads in the unit number. I think unit number 4 in machine. Unit number 4 in machine design. Wheel nut torque. So here is the spanner for giving the torque and fitting the wheel. So these are the number of bolts which are fitted on the bolt time meter. So through that bolts, by giving the torque, we are fitting these kind of wheels on the hubs of the vehicle or axles of the vehicle. Okay. So we will go through the tire and construction of tire in the next